up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with another banger Skibidi toilet reaction for you because Elite Cameraman has essentially dropped his part 2, What's Next, on episode 70, Skibidi Toilet Analysis and Theory, because so much happened, absolutely blew all of our minds. We had no clue, and I'm so stoked to see what's gonna happen next in this bunker, dude. Like, I don't know what's gonna go on. Are we gonna see G-Man? Are we gonna see Scientist? We got some new upgraded Skibidis. We got our upgrades. So much is going on. And I'm stoked to see what kind of analysis and theories Elite Cameraman has. So before we jump into this, make sure you show him some love by subscribing to his channel. And fam, we're trying to get to 250,000 subs. So if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button. Join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking. Let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. All right, you guys know how we roll this out.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Episode
Elite
70
Cameraman!
really shocked us all with all the details it had.
Facts.
And it seems like I missed a couple things in my last analysis and intentionally didn't talk about some stuff because the video was getting too long.
I
So in today's
intentionally
video,
forgot.
we'll go over everything and also talk about what might happen in the next part of
I'm
episode
ready.
70.
Bring it.
Because if part 1 was this crazy, I can't even imagine how crazy part 2 will be.
Facts.
But before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe with notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Anyways, here we go. First of
Bro,
all, let's start with the
70
two
was the best
human-like
episode
bodies
yet.
we saw
Facts.
in this episode. If you guys have watched my last analysis video, you would know that we saw a dead body with what looks like a white suit or a black and white camo suit next to the light pole. But the
it's
problem
human.
is, it's impossible to see the head of this body, and we are assuming that no engineer or scientist cameraman came to this raid since they usually are not on the attack squad.
Look
Which
at all the
means
blood.
there is a very likely
blood-
chance
you
that
assume
it's an
it's
actual
human.
human body, and this would not be so far-fetched because in episode 69, part 1, we saw a dozen of human skeletons with white scientist suits in the lab. This was the first clue that was given to us about what happened, because if there are human bodies around this lab, this means that there used to be humans controlling this lab, and if you think about it more, why is this the main base for the toilets from what we've seen? I think the logical answer to that would be the fact that this land was in fact where the first Skibidi toilet was created.
Could
We
be
probably will
some
never
kind of
know
experiment
how and
gone
why
wrong.
unless the cameraman find a way to watch the past recordings of the CCTV cameras around the lab. But I think it's
Oh, bro, that's a good idea. If we can somehow hack, like, you know, there's cameras everywhere, so you got to assume there was like old recordings, something like that. Maybe we can hack into it and see what happened.
safe to assume that it was an experiment maybe to enhance humans gone wrong. After last episode, it's clear that the Skibidi toilets have a way to actually speak, because we heard the ASTRO toilet say something other than Skibidi toilet for the first time ever. The thing is, there is a very likely chance that all the original Skibidi toilets are being mind-controlled or being brainwashed, because if one can speak, why can't the other one? If we go back to episode 60, where the Claw ASTRO toilet first appeared, we can see that his facial expressions were mostly the same as others, and he looked kinda crazy, but in today's episode, Blood looked so serious and calm,
Facts.
unlike before.
And
I don't
his
think this
face
was
doesn't
done
do the
randomly
Skibidi
because
thing.
Defook really puts the utmost effort into these small details. This might mean that if the Alliance is successful at defeating whoever is behind the original toilets, there is a likely chance that all of them will be freed and start evolving on their own. But then we have to ask, who is behind all this? We know that the secret agent clearly knows something, but we don't know what he is planning. We also don't really know if Scientist Toilet is actually the one behind all this, because it's not like he was this powerful in the beginning, because we saw his weak states as well on earlier episodes. You could argue that G-Man Toilet is the leader, but there is no way that Dumbo can be a leader. He is too stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to find out new leaders in the future, but I think Scientist is in charge of G-Man. I could be wrong. Just from previous episodes and like when Scientist saved G-Man, it just, I don't know. You
He
just get that
surely is
vibe.
the face of the toilets, but I think there might be someone behind everyone in the shadows. It also might be human,
Kinda
who
like in
knows, because
multiverse.
it looks like we have the secret agent on the side of the Alliance, and what if he has a counterpart? There are so many possibilities, but before we continue on with what happened at the end of episode 70 part 1 and the ghost cameraman we saw, I need to mention that my Skibidi Toilet Roblox simulator game is finally out. If you don't enjoy simulator games, it might not be the best game for you, but you should still give it a try. And for people who are asking why I made a simulator game, it's because I enjoy playing simulator games, bruh. Also know that this is just the release, and we'll continue improving the game as much as we can if you guys play it and support the game. So here is a code for you guys to receive some rewards in the game.
Woo!
Check it out after you finish watching the video.
Get
Anyways, as you guys
Congrats,
probably have
dude,
noticed,
that's awesome.
there was
Congrats,
two
Elite Cameraman.
at the end of the episode who looked like ghosts.
Yeah, bro, I did not catch that during my reaction. And they said too, oh, there's the other one. I didn't even see this on the reaction, on the analysis.
And there is a big debate about if this is just a rendering mistake or actually something that we were supposed to see, because if you look clearly, it only happens when the normal cameraman open their flashlights and the lighting is a little glitched. If you look carefully, if you zoom in on the cameraman in the middle, you can see that top of his camera has some black parts, unlike before. This might just be because the light is not coming from the top, and maybe the cameraman actually have scratches on their cameras, but still, we need to know that this really might be a rendering issue. But I'm sure that if it's not, we'll most likely see it in the next part, because it looks like the next episode will start from the POV of the bunker squad. But what was that thing we heard at the end of the episode? As you guys know, the electricity is completely out for everyone inside the bunker ever since Titan Cameraman demolished the dam. This means that unless the toilets have a measure against this, the whole lab is pure darkness. And I'm gonna be honest, if we get to see the hallways and such in the next episode, we might watch the most terrifying episode of Skibidi Toilet ever.
Skibidi!
We don't know how long the next episode is going to be, but I think we can clearly say that the scientist toilet will be in the next part, because Dafook already posted it as a leak before part 1 even came out. Another thing we don't know is the release date for episode 70 part 2. But this time, I personally don't think it's going to be longer than 7 days, unless it gets delayed like last time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and also play my Roblox game.
Peace out, Elite Cameraman! Oh, bro, that's kind of dope. All right. Sorry, let me bring in. So yeah, fam, I don't think we're waiting a whole week. I think, you know, some stuff happened that the first one got delayed off a little bit. And because of that, I think he probably even started working on part 2 before part 1 even got released. I bet you maybe Tuesday at the latest, Monday, maybe even this coming weekend, fam. I don't know. But what I do know is 70 as a whole, I cannot wait for episode 70 full episode to come out and what kind of leaks he adds in there. Woo, it's gonna be nasty. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is awesome. And I think part 2 is gonna be pretty crazy. I think it's gonna be more centered in the bunker. And I think just be ready to get your minds blown. But I had an absolute blast reacting to this. Make sure you show Elite Cameraman some love by subscribing to his channel. And fam, thank you for all the support. Again, we've officially passed 100,000. Next stop is a 250,000. So if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button. Join Sauce Gang family. Enjoy the rest of your night. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, be kind to one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Got my love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, chat.